Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight we're going to talk about illegal truck drivers. Where there's a lot of people in California and all over the United States that are driving illegally. Um, I hope it's an interesting show for you guys.
Down in the hollow where the stars shine bright lives redneck Grandma Kimmy with a heart full of fight. Got mud on her boots and mischief in her grin. If it crawls, wiggles, she'll fry it up and dig right in. Oh, Kimmy Love, queen of the strange, eating jellyfish sandwiches out on the range. Got cow lips cooking in a cast iron pan, saying pass the snails. I'm a hungry woman, man, with Harley the horse and Scooby the hound and Mario the cat raising hell all around. When ghosts and aliens drive by for love, they all sit down with redneck Grandma Kimmy Love. She once saw a vampire down by the creek, fed him cornbread and garlic. He ain't been seen in a week. Swear she saw a UFO land in the yard, but Harley just neighed like Lady Dior Bazaar. Scooby's barking, Mario's hissing, Harley's dancing, something's missing. Wait, that's just Kimmy with her midnight stew. Don't ask what's in it, boy, just chew. Oh, Kimmy Love, queen of the strange, mixing moonshine martinis with alien brains. Got a porch full of laughter and a skillet of dreams, cooking up chaos with redneck schemes. With Harley the horse, and Scooby the hound, and Mario the cat tearing ghosts to the ground. If weird had a grandma, we'd all show her love. That clown belongs to Kimmy Love. So if you're driving through town and the night feels weird, and you smell something fried that shouldn't be near you, just follow the laughter and a country cuss. You'll find Kimmy Love, and she's saving you a crust.
I'm going to shut that short. Mr. Port, can you drop, or Daniel, can you drop your, hello, Daniel, welcome, welcome. Hello, Mr. Pork, welcome, welcome. Hey, Daniel, drop your link, please. Please go to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. It is fun in there. Daniel makes it so much fun. It's so exciting. We watch the scores, and the chat is so sweet. They're just like family. They're very, very sweet in there. So I would really, really recommend you goes to Daniel's sports, and
What's
I'm
up?
learning about sports. I mean, Daniel's teaching me things about sports, and the Panthers didn't win last night. I really thought they would. Mr. Pork,
What's up?
hugs
What's going
everyone,
on?
right, Daniel? All right. You sound perfect, Mr. Pork.
Cool.
Daniel, oh, yeah, it was a very close game. Yeah, check Daniel out. We're
Don't
going to
worry,
be
pal.
dropping his link, and the chat. They're just
Hi.
like family. And Daniel's a sweetheart. He makes me laugh all the time.
Oh, I love
Um,
Daniel.
yeah, his chat is very. I mean, his channel is great. So, if you don't know what to do, look, just go to Daniel's Berry Sports Highlights and catch his lives. He has shorts that are fantastic. His lives are fantastic. We can listen to the score and what they're doing, and it's very close. And Daniel is into it. Let me tell you, last night I could tell he was sweating. It was a very close game, you know. he was rooting for the Rams. Of course, I was for the Panthers, and but I'm glad the Rams. I'm glad the Rams.
Yeah, I am too.
Won.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm
right.
glad they won.
And you
Now
lost.
I am. Yeah, I lost. I know. You know what, Daniel? The secret is I vote for the other team, and they will lose. Okay, that's how it works in my life.
Yeah, you were
So
rooting for the
I was,
losers.
I was rooting for. Yeah, I was rooting for the Panthers, and they lost. So every
Yeah.
team, I root for, they lose. So Daniel, don't panic if I root for the other team. I just want your team to win.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Now I've got some things that I think it might shock you. It's all good. Okay, let me show you this. Let me see.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's the one I want. Share screen. Harley's trying to go places where she shouldn't go.
Mr. Pork, am I in trouble? I was like 3 minutes late. Sorry.
You are.
Yeah.
You.
They told
Yeah.
me to be there on time.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, guys. This will drop your jaw. Listen to this. This is why they make everybody get a new driver's license and ID. Okay.
IDs and shit, bro. This right here and other reasons what's going on. We gonna talk, bro.
Employees were being paid underneath the table.
They say sometimes
I immediately let my supervisor know about it.
truth hurts.
Did you ever think that this would cost you your job?
No.
Blowing the whistle that workers at the NIA Center licensing branch were selling driver's licenses under the table to people who never took the driver's test.
Undocumented workers.
How did it work? What was going on?
The undocumented workers would come into the office in groups. They would provide them with a permit or a driver's license illegally. So they will bypass without even taking the test.
How much?
$200 a person.
Up to 5 times a day, she says.
Was this an everyday thing?
Almost, yes. I found out it may have been going on for a couple of years before it was found out.
We're told it wasn't as simple as people getting state-issued driver's license or permits without taking the test. She says
What do you think about that?
It's a bunch of
We
bull.
have to take the driver's test. We have to show our birth certificates, our divorce license, divorce decrees, our social security, you know what I mean? Everything. I'm wondering if they want our blood type next. But these people walk in, pay the money, and bingo.
Yeah, and you have to parallel park. If you flunk that, you're done. You can't
these
get
people
a license.
And these people don't know how to speak English, most of them. So how are they
Nope.
going to read the signs?
Exactly.
My jaw just dropped when I found this out, guys. I just oh my. Well, I'm not surprised. Where I was a couple summers ago, illegal person did not pass the where you test your eyes and seeing what sign it is and what sign is that. And the lady goes, "Oh, it's okay. I'm going to pass you anyway." Do you need a social security card, by the way? For you and your family?
Wow. That's messed up.
I know it's not a truck, a big semi, but these cars and SUVs and, Ford 150s and GMCs, they weigh. They can hurt people if you don't know what you're doing out there.
Any vehicle. Yeah, any vehicle.
Yes.
Well, I see
Everybody
where
needs it.
a person was driving a car and ran into a school bus and it killed a little boy,
Mm.
and he didn't have license. I mean, no, he had a license, but he couldn't read the signs or anything.
Oh my
But he ran
goodness.
into yeah, that poor
I'm
little
not
boy.
I'm not picking on people. People are welcome to come to the United States the right way. Illegals are the ones that cross the border illegally. Every other country or every country has rules that you have to go in. You have to we are guests in their country. They are guests in our country.
Yeah.
All we're
Well,
asking
I
is
have
for
two
them to.
friends. Yeah, I have two friends that came in the legal way,
Yes.
and
And
they're upset.
so is my daughter-in-law. She came in the
Yeah.
legal way, and
Uh-huh.
it's just not you got married and congratulations, you're illegal. No, she had to pass the test. She
Uh-huh.
learned English. She learned English.
That's what my
I
friends
mean,
did too.
yeah. So, it's not fair for those illegals to come out and take the jobs and all that where there's a lot of citizens that are needing jobs. And this is my opinion, people. This is my opinion. But here, let me go back and finish this.
Her colleagues at the NIA Center approached her with a business venture, asking if she wanted to get in on the scheme.
I was asked to bring certain customers in, and they are brought in to me without signing in. And you would scan their documents as usual.
Documents made to look legitimate, like birth certificates and social security cards, according to the letter she wrote to the state. But a key to pulling off this scheme was making sure the required Homeland Security screening was never run.
Oh man, they was getting it in, the fraud. So many people out here got IDs, bruh. This is how identity users was getting stolen, man. It's just so easy, man. They had to fix this, dog. They was out here filing your taxes, man. They ain't give a fuck, bruh. They were just under the table getting your identities and making niggas all these illegal immigrants. So they just had to redo it. This is why you got to go over here to the green sign just to, get on the plane if you got an old ID. Now you have to go get that star. If you know what I'm talking about, y'all comment below. Everyone has to go get new IDs, and you got to bring in real form to really prove your identity. I really believe that they don't want to tell the half of America that our identity been stolen, on top of the immigrants. But on some real shit, your identity has been sold to the highest bidder. Dead ass, my nigga. And how many states has this been going on? Yeah, fuck the illegal immigrants. We already know. No, Trump don't told us this is what was going on. That's why he came in. There's so much. We know. Niggas is getting it in. But how much of our identity is gone? How many people don't got their taxes taken and don't know who the fuck took them? Like, think about it. How many more?
This is from Hood News Radio. And follow him if you're on TikTok. But they also they learned how to steal food stamps too. Some people had a full thing of food stamps. They checked it that morning. They go out to buy their groceries from the food stamps and they have no money left. Somebody's there. I need to do a series on how they steal food stamps.
Yeah.
And yeah. Can you imagine you're feeding your kids, you meet the approval, and then you have $500 to feed your family of 3. I'm just throwing out numbers here, and and then you go fill it up, and they're hungry, and guess what? Nothing in there. Somebody stole it. And then, of
Yeah.
course, there's got to be an investigation, and they got to track it to make sure they're not lying, and it takes
Well,
months.
It's like,
Well, this
yeah, how you
person,
gonna feed them?
well, I mean,
Yeah, your family and children.
yeah. You're working, but a lot of the money you make is not enough for food. So
Exactly.
they're going to figure out, I'm going to be late for electricity bill or water bill so I can feed my family some hot dogs this
Mhm.
month. It's
Yeah.
just,
That'd be horrible.
Motherfuckers done
yeah.
got scammed and got shit in your name. You like, nigga, I didn't do that. Damn, man, everybody gotta go get new identities, dog. How many motherfuckers you be like, man, hold on, man. That nigga 14 playing with 7-year-olds and 18, and 8-year-olds, but we don't know. Nigga, it's so easy to take your identity now. And I think we have an identity crisis, nigga. And I ain't talking about that way. I think we have an identity theft crisis, bro. Y'all comment below, y'all let me know what you think, man. This shit getting crazy. Go get your new ID if you ain't got one.
At the time, state officials confirmed at least 2 terminations, and ongoing state and federal investigations focused on the NIA Center in West Louisville and the E-Town license branch. But they denied all of our records requests, withholding 2,300 documents on the fraud.
This right here is why we can't fly without getting new IDs and shit, bro.
Oh, here we go. We'll go back. I mean, it's sad. It's just criminal.
Okay, Mr.
Oh, this
Fork,
one
I was being quiet.
I know he's quiet.
No, I was being quiet so that he could comment. Because I talk so much. He's not saying nothing. Really?
I had no
Oh, I'm
chance
sorry. Go
to.
ahead, Jimmy. Well,
He had no
I was trying to
chance.
be quiet.
But I mean, hi, Top Hats. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, everything was good through the holidays. I was naughty though, Top Hats. Santa gave me reindeer poo. I hope you got better from Santa than I did.
That's what you deserve, Kimmy.
Well, look at my picture. Look at my picture up there. All I wanted is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. No, my picture up there is missing 2 front teeth. Yeah, I'm making fun of myself. I still have teeth though. But how was yours, Top Hats? I hope yours was doing good. Let's go back to more. Okay. Oklahoma cop sees. Can you guys hear them talk?
Yeah. I can.
You can? Okay, I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Park, can you?
They gave no name. Look at no name. No name. And they still got their CDL license.
Wow.
No name given. I know, Harley.
Wow.
No name given. What do you think about that? And yes, and I haven't even got into illegal truckers driving, you know?
Yeah, just the thought. Them having all
Yeah.
those. Oh, geez.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary. It is scary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Top Hats, I was naughty. Okay, you guys want to tell what Hunter and I did for a joke for you guys today?
Not
A
really.
picture?
You guys are on my list. My shit list.
Yep.
Yeah. I really.
I think
No,
she
you
dropped
booted
off.
her.
I didn't boot her. I promise I didn't boot her. I'll tell you, they're mad, and they have a right to be upset. We did a joke. You know, there was the scandal where they were wearing hidden cameras. Oh, you know what? I got that, Top Hats. Let me get this for you.
Mr. Parker
Hunter
didn't
was
turn top.
Hunter was eating coconut, and it was falling in his goatee. And I go, oh, it looks like worms. And so we decided to play a joke on Mr. Pork and Warpath.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
Like
You
worms,
got
didn't
it.
it?
I was
It looked like
getting ready to tell you to take him to the ER. He's
to
wormy.
get dewormed.
Mhm.
I'm naughty. Okay. Let's Top Hats, I'm gonna show that right now where they're
Go
doing
ahead and
this.
tell the story. Go ahead and finish the story. I'll shut up.
No, it's just we finally told them, you know what I mean, that we were playing a joke, but yeah, they didn't think it was funny.
Well, when he said that it was moving, I was like, oh my
Guys,
God.
I had to add to the story. No, Top Hats, you're great. Yeah, no, I am showing that right now. But yeah, I had added a little story that the coconut was moving to gross them out a little more. I'm bad. Gee, I wonder why I got reindeer poop.
Yep. Like I said, you both are on my shit list. I love you.
Love you too. Here you go, Top Hats.
So how does FHP say this cheating scheme works?
We were shocked to see the extent that they were going to.
Brian calls it organized fraud. According to investigators, the men went in here, the DMV on Roosevelt, to take the CDL test to drive a truck. But they are rigged up with equipment to get their answers.
And you see the actual apparatus that he's wearing. He has a chest harness that actually holds the phone.
A red iPhone in the harness, and under a t-shirt you see the hole.
No, Top Hats, you're right. At my age, I don't change. And the sad part is, poor Hunter don't have a chance with a mama like me. Poor kid. Anyway, I
Poor
know.
kid.
See the hole right here? That's where they put the camera.
Right
Oh.
there. So he comes in this t-shirt with a hole cut in it.
Yes.
Now watch this. In a video we've obtained from the DMV, this man opening his shirt. Brian says it's kind of like FaceTime. The men sit in front of a computer and wiggle around
Their body language is abnormal.
until somebody outside in a parking lot can read the test questions on the screen in English and then tell them through this earpiece in their language. Employees at the DMV got suspicious.
Most people don't start to disrobe when they take a DL test.
They're unbuttoning their shirts.
They are, indeed.
So the 5 men arrested so far, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
It is.
This is happening all over the country. Maybe from Jacksonville we can make a difference.
So how does FHP say this cheating scheme works?
So what do you think about that?
Wow.
This is from GUSG 20 CYUO on TikTok. So what do you think about that?
It don't surprise me. Not at all.
No, it don't surprise me either.
Mm-mm.
It's effed up.
It's making everything unsafe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, how are they going to follow our street laws if they're driving a commercial truck? And I wish what's his name? Your friend, our friend, that drives the commercial truck. I wish he was in here. I would love his information because he drove truck. You know what I mean? I wonder,
Wondering
if he has
Scorpio.
experienced anything. What?
Wondering Scorpio.
Scorpio, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can think of his name.
Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley, that's right. I
Yeah.
wish Bradley was here so he could tell his experience. Thank you, Top Hats. I had a brain fart. My age, I'm like a goldfish that goes around
I did too. I
its
can think
little
of it. But
bowl,
yeah,
and when I get to the other side, it's like an old new day. No, I wish Bradley was in here to tell his experience if he has any, experience
yeah,
out there
he,
seeing
yeah, I
it
ran
and
across
watching it.
him. Mhm.
Yeah, I would love his information on his experience out there because I know he puts a lot of time on the road.
Mhm.
DOT threatens to revoke North Carolina's
I'm sorry about
CDL
my
authority. Reason
internet.
audit reveals over 50% of the foreign non-documented
The audit reveals 50% of the foreign truckers' license are
drivers
illegal.
issued their license illegally.
Wow.
50% of the truckers in the United States. Well, he has a legit. I know he has a legit. I know. I just wanted to know his experience if he ran across any illegals while he was driving. I
Yeah.
mean, I know he's legal. Oh yeah, I know he's legal. But it's the folks that just gave an answer to get the CDS. Right. I don't think they should. I mean, I hope they find out who's behind them. North Carolina did crack down on their non-goods drivers. Oh, good. See, I've been away from there so long. I don't know what's going on. And I went in this rabbit hole and whoa. You know what I mean? There's
So let's
Yeah.
get rid of 50% of these guys gone, plus all the other states that have been up to this no goodery. It's gonna open the door for a lot of small guys. 2026, if this is the trend that we're gonna see, 2026 could be a good year for each and every one of us. Make sure you're doing things right. Make sure you know your cost per mile. Make sure you have trusted people around involved with you, and let's make some money. Stay safe, stay blessed.
And that's good for the illegals, for the people that do and actually did take the classes and did pass the truck driving tests. And, this is from the
Yeah.
freight boss. You know what I mean? And he's right.
Yeah. He is.
Truckers can make some good money now. Well, we still have stationary. I know. And the public is trying to fight back here. I know. And it's sad.
Sandhu Truck Driving School is the best school in Brampton. If anyone want license, contact them because they give very good training like in back procedure, road test and inspection. Today I passed my test with zero uncoupling mistake, and in road and backing my total mistake was 11. So best school in Brampton. Thank you, sir. So Sandhu Truck Driving School is.
Oh wow, that makes me wanna. Yeah, share it out. Get it stopped. I mean, if any of those guys can't read the signs, if any of these guys are illegal, and this truck driving school or whatever is just passing them, then they need to be caught up.
Yeah, exactly.
My no license ticket.
What's that?
They send the ticket in the no my credit.
I'm sorry, I guess I don't understand what
Maybe in the this my ticket in the my license.
Yeah.
How many years?
Don't quote me on this. I think a ticket will stay anywhere from 5 to 7 years depending on what state you're from. anywhere for that long. Okay. Okay. All right. Have a good.
In the my no license in the
This is from Fox News. And then legal immigrant tracker driver hired, I can't say their names, forgive me, struggled with limited English. Well, at least he has more than a lot of people that I've seen on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen
I can see a
truckers
little
with
bit.
worse. Yeah, he has a little bit. I hope he has more knowledge than on road signs.
This is breaking. The truck driver in California that's suspected of killing 3 people in a crash today has been identified. And there's more to the story. So multiple ICE sources confirm with Fox News that Jashanpreet Singh, the 21-year-old behind the wheel, is an illegal
Sorry, my internet.
immigrant from India, caught and released by the Biden administration at the California border.
My internet's fantastic. Verizon people, don't do it. Don't do it.
Back in March of
No.
2022. Singh is now in custody at
And we know about this. I don't know whatever happened to him.
the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. ICE is placing a detainer request, but he has not yet formally been.
He hasn't been charged yet? That's 5 days ago. This is a new one.
Oh, this is 5 days ago? What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah, this is 5 days ago.
Wow.
125 truck drivers were just arrested by the Oklahoma Highway Patrol during a joint operation they did with ICE. And during this multi-day operation that they conducted at several different way stations during the state, mainly ones on I-40, they focused on trucks that were registered out of California and licenses that were issued by California, because it has now been divulged that California is one of 19 states that we now know that has been giving CDLs to undocumented immigrants illegally in contradiction to federal law and regulation. These immigrants range from people from China, Russia, Turkey, Ukraine, etc. And New York.
Hi, Debbie J. Welcome, welcome. Oh, no. You go lay down, girl. You get better. Girl, they're working you to death. They're working you. They're working you too hard. You go get better, okay? Give yourself a hug. That's
care.
from us. We love you.
Take care, Debbie.
We missed you.
Of all states, is another state that's wanting to issue even real IDs, right? To get a real ID, it's like a step up from getting a regular driver's license. Even in the state of Tennessee where I live, as an American citizen, I had to go through extra hoops to get my real ID. But the state of New York wants to give those real IDs to immigrants, even if they choose to not give a name. So essentially to undocumented immigrants, meaning you can come over here with no documentation, you can apply for a real ID in the state of New York as an undocumented immigrant, and you can just simply choose to not give a name. They will issue you an ID with your picture on it, and it'll just simply say in parentheses, no name.
Hold on, Top Hats. Yeah, if I move to Mexico, I'm expected to learn Spanish within 2 years. So why don't we have those same guidelines coming here? Just
I agree.
food for thought. You know what, Top Hats? I'm going to show you later, if you stay on here, that Trump is mandating them to be able to speak English and be able to
Well, I think
read
out in
English.
public they should
Yeah,
speak
yeah,
English.
yeah. I mean, our ancestors, not yours, Warpath, but our ancestors, they respected America so much that they learned English. They might talk, their native tongue in the home, but in
Yeah.
America they spoke English, and
That's what my friends did. That one, she it wasn't real good, but she tried. I mean, she did. She spoke English out in public, and the other one really good English.
And this one kid wanted to become American so bad, and he didn't have the money. And you know how he did it, Top Hats?
No, I'll answer.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Pork. Answer that.
What?
For the people that don't have the money, because it costs my daughter-in-law around $10,000. But if you don't have the money and you want to be American citizen, this kid joined the military and donated his 4 years in the military. And guess what? He got his citizenship. And he respected America so much. He was from Puerto Rico, that at nights he rented a room from me, and I was helping him learn English. I was teaching him how to speak in English because he wanted to learn. And I respect that so much. And my daughter-in-law, she's learning. She has a little screws ups here and there.
Oh yeah.
But she is learning.
And that's the thing, though. You know, at least she's learning.
Yeah, she wants to learn.
Okay, I gotta zip it for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right,
Mr. Pork.
Yeah.
I'll give you time to talk. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Take my place for a minute.
Given. Now, let me just say, may Oklahoma pave the way for what I hope is soon to come in all states. I've also saw articles that I've not been able to confirm yet that Indiana has been doing this as well. Florida, obviously, is ramping up their enforcement for immigration and customs.
This is from Wolfgang KW2 on TikTok.
At way stations. And I think we're going to start seeing a massive sweep where this becomes more of a trend. Obviously, you'll still have the hotbed areas in this country that will push back because they love the indentured servitude that these undocumented immigrants are providing for them in their state. So they're going to do everything they can to harbor them. They're going to tell you that they're doing it because we should be helping people out. We should be allowing them to come over here and build a life and work. But the fact of the matter is, most of these guys, even the ones who were here legally with the H-1B visas, they are.
Mr. Pork, Top Hats is saying something to you. Mr. Pork, speak up now. You got the chance.
Yeah, that's about it.
We do overtalk you sometimes, don't we, Mr. Pork? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
So what is your thoughts on what you've seen so far?
I hope things get better soon before more people end up dying over it. You know.
Yes.
These illegals should not be driving truck with no experience, can't read road signs, any of it. I mean, that's just my opinion. But
I agree. Seize the opportunity, brother.
yeah.
Top Hats says seize the opportunity.
Yep.
Oh, Top Hats, you want to come up? You're sure welcome to. You're always welcome. But yeah,
That was hilarious. I love it. That was funny.
It was.
I'm back though.
But not here to stay. I mean, part of
Welcome
the agreement of
back.
coming over to America from a foreign country with the sole purpose of utilizing an H-1B visa to work is that you're not allowed to establish any sort of permanent residence here in the United States. There was a truck driver in Texas recently who was arrested, and you know what? He was arrested because he had established a permanent residence in the U.S. While he was working on an H-1B visa. You're not allowed to do that. So this goes back to this overreaching theme here with the U.S. government, where this isn't about helping these people out. This isn't about giving them a better life, okay? I want people to understand that. That's what the politicians, mainly on the left, will tell you. They'll say, well, we need to help these individuals out. They're coming over here. They want to work and support their families. No, what's happening is there is essentially a form of a pimp.
I'm not doing this to call out the left. I'm not doing this to say what the left is doing wrong, what the right's doing wrong. I am just plain truck drivers that drives the truck, their opinions. So I'll let you guys make up your own minds.
Back in their third world country that they come from, most of them. And these pimp-like oligarchs just basically walk around and they say, hey, look, we will send you to America. We'll pay for you to get a CDL, or, you know, mostly that means we're going to bribe somebody in America and just send them an envelope with cash in it, and they're going to hand you a CDL. You're not going to be trained, but we're going to get you a CDL one way or another. You're going to drive this truck. You're going to live in this truck. Okay? We're going to take the majority of what you earn.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't plat left against the right. Right, Top Hats, right. I respect people that are on the left. I respect the people on the right. Now, if, you know, there's some that are doing wrong, I will stand up and say, oh, no, 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 no. You know what I mean? Me and my big mouth.
Yeah. It's pretty big.
And I might kid, you know, Top Hats, if you're leaning toward the left, I might give you some coffee cup and some orange Kool-Aid. My joke. And it's just a joke. I'm not saying... At least Trump is trying to get the illegals out that's driving truck that are killing people. They're killing so many people, and I will show you down the line how many people they have killed so far because of these illegal people. We're talking about 60,000 pounds plus vehicle on the road. Right, Top Hats?
Yeah.
Right, Top Hats? Let me play one that's going to scare the beheebies out of you after this one. Hold on.
Because that's going to be the premium that you pay us as your pimp to send you to America and allow you to be able to work in America. And whatever crumbs are left, you can take and you can send it back to your family here. And they're still better off than they were to begin with. And that's what happens. You know, a lot of guys say, I don't think non-domicile drivers are, I mean, on paper, they don't seem like they're earning, you know, significantly less than everybody else. There's been some guys on TikTok here and other platforms that they go out and they do truck stop interviews with these guys, and they mic them up and they say, how much are you making? They'll make $1,500 a week or $1,600 a week. Yeah, that's before the pimp that sent them to America, the gangster pimps, takes their cut of it. Okay. That's how this operation works. And if there's anybody who wants to refute me on that, I have ironclad evidence of that. I'm happy to share. I've actually got a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, who was a CDL instructor for quite a while, and the students would openly tell him, like, now, to be fair, at least these individuals were going through a training program. That still doesn't make it right. But they would tell him, like, hey, yeah.
Welcome, Top Hats. Welcome.
Howdy.
Hi. So,
Hey, Top Hats.
Hello, Warpath, Mr. Core.
And this doesn't surprise me that they have pimps out there bringing the illegals over here to drive the trucks, get them in, and the real truck drivers that did the money and to learn and to do things the right way, they're out of jobs. They're trying to do the cheapest that they can. You know what I mean? And that's my opinion, but
50,000-pound plus vehicles that on the road. Look, I don't have no problem. Quite honestly, my family came here from another country. But we had to do it the right way. We had to learn English. We had to go through certain processes, and that's the way I think it should be. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like don't care if you're Haitian or Spanish or
I
I don't
agree.
care where you're from. I don't. I have no issues. Just do it correctly. And like these 18 wheelers are not, I mean, I just remember back to the days of the drag racing and us hauling 2 18 wheelers across country plus a 5th wheel trailer. I mean, those things are like you just don't stop them like you would a normal vehicle. And when I saw when I saw that come out about they were wearing, you know, certain folks were wearing hidden cameras and had earpieces in, and folks in the parking lot giving them answers to stuff. Like, I was not okay with that. I was like, no, we can't. If someone can't understand road signs and can't understand English, I'm not sure I want them behind a 60,000 plus pound vehicle that could wreak havoc on the highway.
Oh, I agree.
Exactly. I agree. And just like my friends, you know, they came in the right way. And
yeah, but this to me, this doesn't have anything about illegals like the Spanish folks that come across the border. To me, it doesn't. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's the fact that folks are now overwhelmed.
It's scary.
Spanish folks that are going through the system, that are using the cameras and things of that nature. But my thoughts aren't directly geared toward them. It's toward anybody that's gonna get behind a vehicle.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree. That like
scary.
It's
scary to be on the roads.
You don't stop the trailer with a car.
No.
It just don't. No. And it's like we got to have certain. Okay, understanding the English language, understanding our road signs. That has to be a must. That's not open for discussion or compromisation. It can't be.
Yep.
No. If you look down on my screen, see this cop here with the red truck behind him?
Yes.
I'm trying to pull it up, but it keeps coming up to this one and this one. But this cop pulled over this trucker, which is illegal. He's missing 2 tires that were flat. The rest of the tires were bald. The hookups were hooked up wrong. The truck was overweighted, and the brake did not work, and it rolled back and damaged their cop vehicle.
Okay, but you said the cop pulled over the vehicle.
This trucker, yeah.
But like, I may have misunderstood you. I thought you were he pulled it over illegally.
No, he pulled over this trucker because he didn't have a brake light. He had 2 flat tires. All his tires were bald, and they found 26 violations. 26.
Oh my!
But some folks are trying to turn it into, because it was an illegal alien driving or something, or what?
No, well, he found out it was an illegal, but he pulled it over because of the violations. And it was an illegal driving. And bald tires. This time of what? Oh my goodness!
Missing tires.
What?
Bald tires. That's scary.
And 2 were flat and missing, so they weren't even on the road. You know what I mean? And the brakes are bad. The brakes are bad. It rolled back onto this cop guy's truck. And they had, it's out of service right now. And this cop said that he would be scared with this kind of drivers out there in this kind of conditions of the trucks, that the lives,
Yeah.
let me see if I can get the lives of the people just going to school, just, you know what I mean? Families taking their
Like
kids
I
to
said,
school.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's scary to be on the roads now, right now.
Yeah, North Carolina got hemmed up in a lot of the taking of CDL test, skirting the rules, doing it illegally. North Carolina got hemmed up in that too. But we have our fair share of sanctuary cities, Charlotte, Raleigh, Asheville, that are sanctuary cities. We are typically a red state, but we have a blue governor. I don't quite understand how everything's red except the governor.
Wow.
But, well, it is what it is. But certain things are just kind of slid under the rug until the folks in North Carolina start speaking up, saying, wait a minute. Once it got broke on the news that this was happening in North Carolina, a lot of North Carolina people were like, okay, hold up, wait a minute. I'm really not okay with this. And
well done. Yeah.
You know, like attention got brought to it. Otherwise, nothing would have ever been said.
Isn't that just sickening? And how many people are needing the money? Our truck drivers that cannot work because of the illegals driving and causing death. Okay, let me see if I can get him up. It's gonna 26 violations. Okay, this is nothing to do with him, but
This
the next one was.
got
Oh,
this
there we
trucker
go.
with 23 out of service violations, including not having a valid CDL, not having legal status, and a passenger who's also not legal here.
So this morning, our deputy stopped the
Gotta love Verizon.
truck for several violations.
It's just great.
One was had bald tires, had 3 flat tires, it had a tail light that was out, and it appeared to be severely overweight. So he stopped the vehicle. The deputy got out of his patrol car and was approaching the driver when this truck began to roll backwards and hit the front of our patrol truck. So much damage that it's out of service now. We can't use the truck until it gets repaired. Why did that happen? Because allegedly, this truck had inoperable brakes. And so it rolled back into our patrol truck. The driver did not have a CDL, was not documented, and is now in the custody of Immigration and Customs, him and the passenger.
Verizon at the best.
We call High Patrol. We're doing an inspection on this truck. 23 out of service violations. And as I drive by this vehicle, those of you who are
I'm sorry. I thought it was 26. My bad. Sorry.
experienced truckers can probably pick out all the safety violations right here as I drive by. I mean, look at these hoses here at the cab.
They're not hooked up.
Not mine.
Okay, was that a highway truck?
Look, you can just tell the truck looks to be overweight. So I'm in the impound lot now.
Well, it looks like a highway patrol here, right here.
If it's a highway patrol, then I would ask, I don't know what state this was, but that truck has to go through weigh stations. How come it wasn't stopped at any weigh stations?
They don't. They go around the weight stations. They get off.
Okay.
They won't hit the weight stations, or they'll drive nights when the weight stations are closed.
Okay, but the cops know people dodge weigh stations. The cops know the routes around the weigh stations. If somebody bypasses a weigh station, there's going to be a cop sitting somewhere on that road. I've passed many of them as we tried to dodge weigh stations
Okay,
the
okay.
racing days, and we're hauling racing fuel that we know we ain't supposed to haul across state lines, but we wanted our own fuel. Okay, that's just the way it was. You get pulled over, throw a hat or a t-shirt, something, throw a little something toward the highway patrol, and most time they let you ride. But if you trying to just avoid a weigh station because you overweight, you know you ain't legal. Cops are on those back roads around those weigh stations too.
Then why didn't the weigh station get them?
That would be my question. That'd be my question. Who's overlooking what?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought they were talking. They go at night, so they miss the weigh stations. They go, and I'm thinking, okay, me as a not truck driver, okay, that made sense. Thank you, Top Hats. You brought a new light. Why? Where's the weigh stations? Why aren't they getting them if they're overweight?
Somebody getting their pockets padded, as far as I'm concerned. People are overlooking stuff because, well, there's financial gain on the back end. I don't know. I don't
know. That would be my guess, Top Hats. That would.
Yeah, makes you wonder.
That's Harley snoring.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like, if I'm on the highway, I don't really want to be riding beside an 18-wheeler that is not
connected down.
It's not proper. It's
safe.
Not don't have on good tires and don't have the brakes working. Like, I don't want to be.
I agree.
I don't even want to be riding beside one that would be 100% good. That's just me. I'm really freaked out when it comes to getting in a vehicle and going anywhere. But yeah,
understandable.
I wouldn't want to, and to know that it ain't just one or two. It's thousands upon thousands on these roads nowadays.
They say 50% of the truckers are illegal and all that. And back before all this happened, I was working at a nursing home and one of my colleagues died. She was driving, to a bigger city to go shopping, you know what I mean? And this trucker was hauling crushed cars and trucks. And guess what came off of this truck and onto her car?
Oh no.
Killed her.
Unsecured load.
Yep.
Oh my. Bless her heart.
We just, it's just that death should have never happened. It was laziness, not double checking, I mean, yeah, I'm with you, Top Hats. When I seen big logs on a truck or crushed cars, I pray and hold my breath when I pass it.
Well, I bet. Yeah.
Do you hear Harley? Hold on.
Every now and again.
Yeah, that's her. She's snoring. I think we figured out room for her in my bed. I pull my mattress down a little bit.
Hold on.
And I put.
Did I hear you correctly?
What?
Did I hear you correctly? I'm just curious. Did I hear you correctly?
My Great Dane sleeps with me. Yes.
You figured out how to accommodate her being in the bed.
Yes. She's a big girl. I pulled the mattress down, and there's a little room there, and I put a whole bunch of blankets and foam in there, and she sleeps between the wall.
That's a good idea, Kimmy.
Time for a
Oh,
bigger bird.
she's big girl, Top Hat. Used to see her now.
Oh yeah.
Time for a bigger bed.
She's a pony.
She's grown. Top Hat, she takes things off the ceiling, a vent cap, and put it on my bed to show me she could get it.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's
Do
been a
we need you to
while.
clean it?
It has been a while since. Yeah, because you hadn't been that long, got her, since I've been around your channel.
She's
Wow.
about 120. She's a lighter of a Great Dane, but she's about 120. Thank God she wasn't no 240.
Wow.
Oh my.
My son's dog, General, he's at about 70 pounds, but he won't get no bigger.
Wow.
He's actually overweight, and the vet's saying, "Oh, he's overweight." And so his mama is like, "How dare they say he's overweight? He's got to be on a diet. How dare they?" Yeah, well, if his frame is not meant for the weight he's carrying, you might want to put him on a diet.
Well, that's Scooby.
What kind is he? What kind is he, Top Hat?
A Bermadoodle. Well, it's supposed to be a Bermadoodle mini, but I'm not sure it's a mini at 70.
Yeah.
I don't
At
know.
70 pounds, he's no mini.
Maybe.
Yeah,
No. Maybe.
Mama was the Burmese mountain dog, and the daddy.
Oh.
So as far as gauging it towards it is a mini compared to its mama. But
Yeah.
you know, 70 pounds is not a mini dog on any stretch of the imagination.
No. No.
No.
He's supposed.
Oh, I bet he's cute.
At like 62 pounds, so he's roughly 8 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
House
That's
dog.
not bad.
I mean,
He's-
well,
He's well taken care of.
he's spoiled. Right, that dog gets a Chewy box delivered every week, and it
Oh wow.
the brown box that has the blue Chewy on the side of it. Yeah, that dog knows that's his box.
Oh.
He's like, oh yeah, that's mine. Yep, he's full right.
Oh, cute.
Absolutely full right, and goes.
I'd
to
say
the-
so.
He goes to the spa and gets massages. He goes to the groomer.
Wow.
He gets. Yeah, he don't get his nails done because I'm like, no, you can't paint a dog's nails. Not a male dog. Anyway, come on.
I did.
Man.
I painted my Yorkie Poo, his nails on 4th of July, red, white, and blue.
Didn't. That dog was confused.
How cute.
That's funny. Warpath says, how cute. And I'm like, man, that dog's confused.
Mr. Pork, tell him about Poopy Head, the button he pushes.
Oh, the
Yeah.
bitch button. Yeah,
Oh,
he
what?
calls me a bitch. I have buttons for them, and I
Oh,
bought them
like-
for my my younger dog, but he uses them. And the one at the end is an orange bitch button. Every time, like at least twice a day, he's calling me a bitch. He'll look right at me and push that button.
Is that the ones where it's like water, food, or like they push a button if they want
Hungry,
food?
sick,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
A bitch.
we took them away from dinner a long time ago.
Can you imagine your dog calling you a bitch and
Oh,
barks at you?
Mm-mm.
And you know Mr. Pork, you know he knows what that is
Mm-hmm.
when he looks at you and then pushes it. Yeah.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to record it.
Oh, yeah.
when I get a chance.
Yes. That would be so cute. Oh my gosh, I'd love to see that.
And Top Hats, Mr. Pork, all of us are doing our pets videos. We're creating a new channel just for pets and funnies and
Okay.
different things like that.
Media.
That should do very well. People love pet shorts.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, say come in send your video of the dog, and we will, show it on the deal. Everybody is welcome to share their pet videos. You know what I mean?
So am I allowed
And-
to edit one and make it look like if the dog's like barking and dancing, can I like dub over it and make it sound like something he's saying?
Yep. Yep.
Hey, I want to go out. I want to go out. Take me outside.
Go for it, Top Hats. Go for it.
Okay.
Mr. Park, you're gonna have to do one for me.
What's it
Share
gonna be?
Winston.
The channel gonna be called?
Okay, Mr. Pork.
Paul House
He
Media.
wants.
What is it?
You might have to.
Paul House Media. I'll put it in chat.
Okay.
Put it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll see it in chat.
I think it would be cute.
I think that's gonna. Mr. Borg had a great idea. Yeah, everybody loves animals, and
Oh,
Paul House.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I like that. Hold on, let me get my notepad.
But Mr. Park has to share Winston with me. Or Pookie.
Yeah. We call him
Well, you
Poopy
should have
because
took.
you always got to wipe his ass every time he goes outside. It's horrible.
I think it's funny.
Top Hats. He
My
got.
butt.
Top Hats. He got Mr. Pork trained that Mr. Pork has to wipe his butt. The
What
dog
kind-
don't
what-
clean it.
What kind of dog?
A Tweenie.
A Chihuahua.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, he's a part
Mixed between
Chihuahua.
a Chihuahua and a weenie dog.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. What's that dog's personality like?
Oh,
He hits the bitch button. Remember?
yeah.
That's the bitch
He
button.
does. Yeah, his personality's like he'll cuss you in a heartbeat too.
Mm.
When he gets mad, he'll snip at you while he's barking. Yeah, he's a rough one.
Wow.
Oh, I can just imagine his expression when he looks at you.
Right, because Chihuahuas,
Yeah.
Chihuahuas they got Napoleon syndrome, and the weenie
Oh,
dogs
yeah.
are prima donnas.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So you got a prima donna and Napoleon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that's oh wow. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
I think it's cute.
Oh, I mean, every time he tells us about Poopy Head, we just laugh. I mean, he is so funny.
Yeah.
Got a
He
good
really is.
personality.
Support got the patience of a saint. I can tell that already.
To a point.
I
Yeah.
want to know. I want to know. Does he put his butt towards you when he comes in? You know, like, hey, here it is. Wipe my butt.
Yeah, because he can't do nothing with it. So he's more than happy
Yeah,
for you
so
to take care of it. Yeah.
He's like, okay, here's my butt. Wipe it. Wipe
He
it.
just stands there. He knows what's coming.
Now, on the flip of that coin, my son taught their it's a border collie to say hi to his wife. She turns around and bend over and shows her asshole to his wife. And that's how his dog Kitty says hi to people. She turns around and bends over to show her
More or
beehole.
less, kiss my butt.
Yeah. My
Oh,
son
that's
has
funny.
my son has the same personality as I do.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in my head right now because I'm thinking about like when I had my Shih Tzu, and I'm thinking about like my son's
Those are
dog.
cute.
I feel myself like what kind of diet would the Chiweenie dog be on that would need its behind wiped because my Shih Tzu never did. And General never, like, he's always, after he does his business, he's perfectly clean. I find myself like, what kind of diet would he be on that it would need its behind wiped?
Because he eats everything. He eats everything off the carpet too. Like if he finds anything, I clipped my nails. I clipped my toenails the other day, and he was eating those. One flew on the carpet. One flew on the my mat under my chair, and I went to grab it, and you heard him grabbed it and ate it, and I was losing my mind.
Okay.
Then he got it stuck in his tooth.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. That's what I'd like to see. Too.
Yeah.
Getting that out of his tooth.
Meme. It's like, wow, what would that meme be? Dog with a toenail stuck in his tooth.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
So he's a little strange, a little odd.
Mr. Pork, tell what happens if you don't wipe his behind.
He'll drag it on my damn carpet.
Oh yeah, no, we couldn't.
Well, yeah.
Drops
He
his
wants
ass
it right.
in the circle.
And
no.
Yeah, yeah, we couldn't have that. Nope.
Yeah, and he's probably grinning at you while he does it.
Thinking, bitch.
That's the Chihuahua in him right there.
It's like, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll get it wiped one way or another.
You know what he's thinking when he was twirling around on that carpet? This is what happens when you don't wipe me. Bitch.
Wipe my butt. Wipe my butt.
Kimmy, I'm gonna have to run. I gotta I had a report come in at 8:00 and I still ain't worked it. So I saw you live, I wanted to pop in and then
thank you for popping in and thank you for coming up.
And tagging
exactly
to come up. So
we've learned a lot from you on the trucking. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you for having me, and I'll
always top out.
Thanks for coming up.
No, I'll talk to everybody later.
All right.
Okay, take care.
Stay warm.
Bye.
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 Oh, that was fun. He is
Yeah,
fun.
that was.
All right, let's get back to this poor pup.
Of the tow company. I just had a conversation with the owner of this company who says that, the person who was driving was not authorized to be driving and should not have been driving the truck. So we had a discussion about these out of service violations. But you know what, folks? This is causing a bad reputation to those truckers that are doing it right. Those hardworking truck drivers, properly licensed, following all the laws that they should be. Because let's face it, folks, if this truck was behind my family, stopped at a red light, boy, I tell you what, I'm concerned that we didn't have a more tragic situation. So I want to thank my deputies out there every day doing the right thing, trying to get these vehicles off the street. We're going to focus on unlicensed, undocumented, unsafe truckers and truck drivers and trucking companies until hopefully someday this situation turns around from where it is right now, because it's a sad situation. And I just feel sorry for those truck drivers that are trying to do it right and compete against companies like this. So thanks a lot, folks. We'll see you at the next video. Bye.
This officer got this trucker with 23 out of service violations.
And he's right. It is scary when you run across a truck like that. With bald tires, not hooked up right. No, the tail lights, 3 tires are flat.
So he saved people's lives.
Yeah, he did.
Pull the damn trucks, go in there. You find somebody driving illegal and those trucks in that bad of shape. Take the license from the company. Put them out of business.
I agree.
I agree.
Follow
there
by
should
the
be
rules,
more
or your
teeth.
company's done. That's it.
I think you're right. There should be more teeth.
Exactly.
I mean, getting the illegals off the road, that's great. Saving lives, that's great. That's what we're aiming for, to save lives. But I agree, it should go further. The companies that are hiring these illegals need to be fined so freaking bad.
Yeah.
That they had only one way to do: hire the legals or get another job.
Right.
Find another business,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Shut them
I
down.
agree. In my opinion. Yeah. Exactly, Mr. Burke.
That's the way I feel. If I wanted my
Yeah.
company
This
to
officer
float-
got this trucker with 23.
Nope.
No, I was just going to say, if I wanted my company to stay floating, I would do the right thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or lose your company.
Till the fight is over. Till the fight is over.
He hit something. Look at that. Verizon at the best, guys. Look at what
Yeah.
he did. Look at these.
Holy
Look at
smokes.
this. Look at this. Look at that bent guard. If a car comes up behind it, right there, it would peer that car or truck.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
That could go into a vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Verizon at the best, people. Look at that. That's bent up.
Wow.
That looks like it's broke. That is
Yeah.
gone. And that's
Mud
broke.
flap's gone. There's
Yeah.
no mud flap now. It ripped off the post, the
Yeah.
flap,
God.
and he did damage all the way over there, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll never surrender.
I bet you this is the one that Top Hats was talking about.
Yeah.
That's scary.
It sure is. Real scary.
Oh, I love Verizon. People,
Oh,
if
isn't
you're
it great?
thinking about getting an internet, hit Verizon. Let me tell you, this is what you get. And if you play a PS4 game, it's just as bad or worse.
If you went, or get Optimum if you went the cord running to your neighbor's house.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
And laying on the grass. Yeah.
I didn't know
Thank
if you
you,
want to
Lord.
spread this out.
I'll never surrender.
Okay.
All right. Tell your story.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Tell it,
Okay.
Lord, it's your turn.
Oh.
Your story to tell, girl.
My my niece was going to move in with me and she had Optimum. So they put it in. Well, I go out to the side of the house and there it is, just hooked to underneath my whatever it is deal. And then the cable was kind of just looped and I followed it under the trees to my neighbor's house, just laying on the grass, hooked to their pole. And I'm like, okay, somebody could trip over that. And also, what are you supposed to do when you mow? Pick it up, push your mower, and then just drop it?
Well,
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
that's
heck no.
That's what they
Yeah, it
expect
was
you to do.
horrible. Well, you guys seen it.
Yes, it was just somebody could. Her neighbors are elderly. They didn't even ask permission if they could run it in their
No.
yard. Can you imagine if they're out walking and tripped on that cord?
Yeah.
You
was
would be
like-
sued. It was
And I was
from
not
your
happy.
house.
I went on the warpath pretty much.
So what's the name of it again?
Optimum.
So anybody with Optimum and Verizon,
Yeah.
run
They
away.
suck.
Run away.
Yep.
And what did they tell you when you told? Oh, well, hi, Toxic Webs of Lies. How are you?
Hello. Would they tell me what?
They're going to investigate it.
Yeah, they're going to investigate. There'll be some investigators. I said, well, you better bring a worker too, or what do you call it, technician. I said, you can investigate all you want, but I want that gone.
Yes. I do a lot of things on this channel. I expose illegal truckers right now, how many people they're killed, what kind of condition their trucks are running right now, how they got their illegal license. I'm exposing that right now. I go to I tanned a yak hide. I am going to make a cowboy hat. And I've got directions how to make it. So I'm going to make a real
that'll be awesome.
felt cowboy hat. Driving too many straight hours. That's part of it. Yes.
I mean, shit.
We're talking about the illegal ones that they just give a CDL license and go, here you go. But yes, you're right. A lot of truck drivers do.
Yeah. That's
do
right.
too many hours, and that can cause a lot of problems too, because if you have a deadline and you have to hit it or else, and you're by yourself, I mean, it would be hard. I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Remember back in the days when I was younger, my sister had a friend that drove truck, and they would take something to keep him awake because he was putting in so many hours.
Top Hats, come on up. Top Hats has a question for you, Warpath.
Uh-oh.
He says, hold up. I put the live back up while I was working this report. Did I hear something about a temp line laying in the yard?
I got the video. Warpath. Is it okay if I share it?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, share it.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm learning.
They have an 11-hour limit. Oh, my heart goes out to them.
Wow.
So what do you think about them just laying the cable on the yard, in the neighbor yard? Here, we'll show you what they did.
And they didn't even ask.
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay.
Turn the, yeah.
That's on. See, I'm in that business.
That's fine.
That's why I wanted to look. That's why I wanted to see this. That is laid on
shit.
That's laid on private property.
Okay, now we're going to the neighbors. That's the neighbor's yard now.
So, but it started from your house, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tap is in your neighbor, in between you and your neighbors. I'm in the communications business. This is what I do for a living.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That pole right there. There is an easement right away. Pan all the way up to the top of that pole, please. I don't know.
Well, I don't think I did.
Is it aerial?
That's as far as I went.
Okay, you have above like aerial lines that run down an easement, correct? That if you look at the top of the pole, there's wires on the top of that pole, correct?
Yeah, there is. But that's the neighbor's yard.
That
right there.
Well, the easement right away, that pole that's buried in the ground.
Yeah.
If you look out to the asphalt street in front of that, if it's got painted lines down the middle of it, it has to be 30 from the painted lines down the middle of the road. If the street does not have painted lines, it's 25 feet easement right away. Okay. If something was to happen and someone tripped over that line and fell and got hurt, it is not on the homeowner. It is not.
Okay.
The homeowner would not be sued in that instance. They couldn't be, whether they fell on your property or the neighbor's property, because the service provider, whoever laid that temporary line, whether it's a phone line, cable line, what have you,
Optimum.
is that a phone or internet?
That's internet.
Communications line. Right, it's an internet line.
Yeah.
Okay. They deemed fit that the line that ran from the pole to the neighbor's house or your house, whoever house it goes to, was bad. That was bad underground. So this is what I deal with all day, every day, 7 days a week. My part of the puzzle is for the communication company that I work for. Before, that line got laid down as a temporary. Someone will come along and spray paint marks on your ground or on the ground. That is for the locate service to go ahead and paint marks where anything that is buried under the ground from the pole to wherever they've got to bury that line. That is by state law that has to be done. And nobody should come out to bury that line without it's biodegradable paint, so it rains once or twice, the paint's gone.
Yeah.
So not something that's going to harm anything, but I personally would not allow that line to be buried until there's orange is going to be for your telecommunications cable lines. Yellow is going to be for your gas. Blue is going to be for water. Red's going to be for power. Each one of those companies have to come out and mark your underground utilities so that whenever they come to put this line underground that is currently temporary on top of your ground, they don't cut something else. The homeowner, in the meantime, if someone was to trip and fall, whose ever property they're on, if they trip and fell and hurt themselves, it is not on the homeowner. It would revert back to the insurance company of the company that paid that temporary line. So they didn't what they call TDR. They can take a meter and hook it up there on the pole where there's a ground block where that line coming up off the ground plugs into a ground block, and then on the other side of that ground block there's a wire that goes up to the top of the pole. Well, they can hook up at that ground block, and what they call TDR, they'll send a signal down that old line that said the bad drop, the drop that ain't working no more is broken at 35 feet. And they go out there and dig at 35 feet and dig up the old line and repair it so that black temporary line would never be put on top of the ground. But
they said they were done. Top ass.
I'm sorry?
They told me or told us, my niece, well, okay, we're done. They didn't say nothing about burying it.
Yeah, they're done with their part.
They said they were done.
It's a whole separate company that's going to come out and bury it.
They didn't say that. They didn't say nothing.
Contracted. See,
they didn't say nothing.
In North Carolina, it's Spectrum. Spectrum is your main internet.
This was
cable, your
Optimum.
internet. Okay, well, you know,
Mhm.
without
Yeah,
saying
there's
Optimum,
different. Yeah.
Optimum is, but
Well, I mean,
Optimum is probably like
I told him I'd give him.
right, like Optimum is probably like Spectrum. They cover
Yeah, it is.
TV, internet, phone. They have the whole 9
Mhm.
yards, I would imagine. Okay, well,
But see, why didn't they say something? They didn't say nothing. They said they're done.
no, they done with their
Like,
book.
okay, you're on. You're done.
Yeah,
They didn't say, well,
yeah,
we got to have somebody come out.
Yeah, they get. I guarantee you, they subcontract everything out, just like Spectrum
Yeah.
does. Spectrum
But they
does.
should have said something,
They,
you know, to us.
yeah, they should have said, okay, we're gonna.
Yeah. We're not going to leave it there. Yeah.
It's 7 to 10 business days is typical in North Carolina. From the time I get a ticket,
Mhm.
and I call that address in to inform the 811 locating service that we have a drop on top of the ground at this address. You need to go out and locate it. They have 4 business days to do so. After 4 days, our crews can go out there and bury the drop, and if they cut something, it would fall back on the liability of the locate company because we gave them 4 days.
Hello?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, they didn't say nothing. They just said, we're done, and, you know, you're hooked up. That was it. And I talked to them after that. They said they'd come out and investigate it. That was about it.
Yeah,
So
toxic, just
they
like
didn't say nothing about burying it.
cricket wears. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
toxic.
so that guy that came is like, you know, he should have said something.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really should have said we're gonna.
Well,
turn
say something Monday, tomorrow when they come out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm like, really? You know, it's just laying on the yard, you know. And then it goes over to my neighbors, and I was like, they didn't ask them, you know. So they didn't. Yeah, Top Hats. They did not say nothing to us, and I understand what you're saying now. You know that they did it and all that, but the guy that came, or even when I called, they should have said, well, you know, calm down. You know, we're going to have it buried. But they didn't.
But the line doesn't actually go to your house, though, correct?
The cables, yeah, they put it from my house.
Right, it comes from the pole.
Over to the neighbors.
It comes from the pole at your property line and goes to your neighbor, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
your neighbor's drop went bad. That's what happens. The pole just happens to be at the edge of your property line.
Yeah. Well, which, but Mom and Dad said that's the neighbor's yard. That part, you know where the trees are?
Yeah, the pole's going to be your pole. The pole's
yeah,
gonna
it's
be
on their
property line.
The neighbors. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be right on your property line.
Because my it's where those trees are. That's where it divides mine and the neighbor's yard property. Yeah. So, but I just went out there and I was like, oh heck no, seriously. It's just like, what's the shit?
Like I've had guys back in the day when I worked out in the field. I've done everything from burying mainline cable, building cable into subdivisions, replacing drops from pedestals or poles to people's houses. I've had people pull guns on me because a section of cable went bad, and even though this particular person did not have cable at all, I'm going to trench across their front yard and open their yard up when they're like, well, I ain't even got cable. Well, somebody down the road does, and this piece of cable's bad, and they're like, that's not my problem. I'm like, well, this is in there right away. I have a binding piece of paper that shows me what my legal right of way is. Like, people don't understand, and I think this should be something when people buy homes, it needs to be explained to them that so many feet from the center of the asphalt road toward your front door is actually owned by the state. You just maintain it. It's called an easement.
Okay. Easement. Yeah.
And I can do
But I
whatever
was like,
do.
I didn't pull a gun.
I don't need your permission. Like, I don't need, like, it's
But I just thought that's so tacky too, and I, I would have understood if the man had said, "Hey, don't worry about that. We're going to have it buried." Okay, fine, but they just said,
communication goes a long ways. He should have communicated.
Yeah, and so I went out there and I was mad. I'm not gonna lie. I went on the warpath. I was like, oh hell no.
The namesake finds you true, right? But no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To your neighbor, even if the drop to your neighbor, it's a simple knock on your door and saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
But we had to run a temporary line. It's just here temporary."
Exactly. Exactly.
Communication goes a long ways. I agree. I agree.
Exactly. Thank you. I really appreciate this.
When
talking
I
to
would
me.
get a work order to go like bury a temp line, what's laying next to you right now, whenever I would roll up at somebody's house to bury that line, I would always, if part of the line's on one property, I would go knock on that door. I would go knock on the customer's door that the line goes to, and just let them know, I'm going to be in your yard working. Here's why. Here's my piece of paper that says, I have a right to be here. Don't shoot me.
Yeah.
So, once I get past that pole, I'm on private property. I'm no longer in easement. So I have to abide by whatever the homeowner tells me to do, because I'm on their personal property at that point. I have to knock on their door. I have to talk to them because I'm not going to just be up. Sometimes the line will go all the way around back and plug in at the back of somebody's house. I'm not going to walk around behind somebody's house.
But see, there's a difference. You're professional. You were professionally doing that. You was what do I want to say? And he wasn't. He was not. He did not. I think he needs to go back to training.
I would probably agree with that. I'd probably agree with that, because I mean, some of it's just common sense. Even if I wasn't in business, I wouldn't want to just walk up on somebody's property. That's just not something I would do.
No.
But even being in that business, we were taught, go knock on the door, ring the doorbell, let them know. I got a work order to be out in your yard working. Just knock on the door, ring the doorbell, let them know, hey, I'm here. I'm going to be taking care of that line that's laying in your yard. Just one time. Your cable may go off.
Exactly.
But I'll check with you before I leave, make sure everything's back working. Just as a courtesy to let people know, I'm going to be on your property.
Exactly.
Anyway.
I agree. But thank you so much.
I got to get my work done.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Top Hats. I really appreciate it.
I thought I'd just go ahead and pull it back up and just listen while I was working. And I was like, wait a minute, were they talking about like a temporary line? That's right up my alley. I do that every day.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Because, I was mad.
It will be taken care of. But I personally, as a homeowner myself, even if I was given, even if I had trouble with my internet and they laid a temporary line, I would refuse to let anybody bury anything until those all underground utilities are located.
Yeah,
Would.
exactly. And my dad would have.
You're not going to stick a plate because they're going to come out with like a ditch witch. It's going to put that cable 6 to 8, 10, 12 inches in the ground.
I didn't think
I want you to stick a blade in the ground and drag it across the yard and possibly cut whatever. Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
That line curls and goes up the pole. Right there's the ground block. That's what I call a ground block right there where everything.
Yeah.
It's a splice point. That's all it is. They just
want
to run a solid line from the top all the way, and so they make a splice point there to where if that line goes bad again, they from that splice point up to the top of the pole, it's still fine. It's good. It got cut.
Yeah. But it just made me so mad that they was done. They said, well, they're done and you're good to go, and didn't say nothing about burying it or anything.
Yeah, there'll be another
It was done.
about 5, 6, 7, 8 days, whatever, and that line will be buried underground. Everything will be fine. It will.
Okay, thank you.
If somebody trips and falls between now and then, you are not responsible. No.
Okay, they are.
You didn't do it. You didn't put that line there. They have to carry
thank you.
on a liability insurance. Yep, you're good.
Thank you, Top Hats.
I'm gonna drop
I
back down.
appreciate it.
Thank you, Top
Have a
Hats.
good evening.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, I got kicked off 3 times. Poor Top Hats. We're
Wow, I
talking.
didn't even notice. Sorry,
Thank
Kimmy,
you,
I didn't
Top
know.
Hats. Thanks. I
We missed
can
you.
they sue the left it like that? Yes, I think you can. If it trips and falls, you can sue the company that left it like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that he was like, well, you're good to go. That's it. I mean,
No, that was BS. They were
yeah.
trying to pull
Yeah.
one over on you.
He was lazy, I think.
Yeah, I would be falling too. I would too. I'm always not looking down
Oh,
where
I
I'm
would.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
And
That's
she
me.
has neighbors that are elderly and they would trip and fall. And
Oh, yeah.
I would be scared of that.
Well, they have
100%.
grandkids, great grandkids, and
Yeah. Yeah.
running around.
All right, let's
But
do
anyway, yeah, back to this.
the X has
I
a couple
appreciate
good
Top
things.
Hats.
Oh, Top Hats is very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is from X, and this is on December 22nd.
Highway Sentinel. Most of the arrests took place on highways and ports throughout the state. Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom has rejected the Trump administration's effort to arrest illegal migrant truck drivers. Immigration and Customs Enforcement have arrested 101 illegal alien semi-truck drivers and seized their commercial driver's licenses in a California operation called Operation Highway Sentinel. Most of the arrests took place on highways and ports throughout the state. Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom has rejected the Trump administration's effort to arrest illegal migrant truck drivers. Immigration and Customs Enforcement have arrested 101 illegal alien semi-truck.
That's from December 22nd. 101 from the. Look how many license plates and fake They got.
Wow.
See if there's no.
Well, it is. It's really scary.
I'll
to be on the
pretend they
road.
were running a truck driver hijack scenario. Okay. Oh, here we go. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they think they can do a U-turn on the interstate.
Come on, Frozen. You can do it. Or not.
The driver, who is from Portugal, had overstayed a visa that expired back in 2009. Let's bring in Deputy ICE Director Madison Sheehan. Madison, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you. I want to put on the screen for our audience the number of vehicular attacks against federal agents. The numbers are eye-popping, up 58% against Customs and Border Protection agents. Against ICE agents, up 1,300%. Staggering numbers there on your screen. So what's your reaction to those numbers and any update on the incident in Maryland?
Look, we've seen an increase in threats against our ICE officers. These are historic numbers that we've seen of people wanting to make threats against our.
That's about ICE officers, and that was a truck. Sorry, I thought it was about. This is September 4th. They're hauling them away. And that's good. And we seen illegals putting the company's name on the trucks.
Oh, yeah. Heard about that.
December 26th. This is the illegals that killed people.
An illegal U-turn, and back in October, another killed in a truck driving incident. In California, they've seen a number of incidences, to include in Ontario, where 3 were killed. And just last month, you had in Oregon another horrific incident that killed 2 after a truck jackknife. And then just weeks ago in Tennessee, a Chinese national kills one by causing a deadly multi-vehicle pileup. In Washington State, you had an illegal immigrant trucker failed to decelerate and killed 1. And what's crazy is in those last 2 incidences, the Chinese illegal truck driver and the Indian illegal truck driver, those crossed in 2023 in Lukeville, Arizona. Here's a list we can show you going all the way back to this summer in Florida. The illegal immigrant trucker killed 3, attempting to make that illegal U-turn. And back in October, another killed.
I think we were playing. Okay. Look at all these truck drivers have killed at least 2 or more people.
My goodness. That's wonder
And
there
that's
wasn't
what.
more.
Well, there probably is. They're probably not showing it.
Yeah.
ICE, Oklahoma Highway Patrol arrests 70 illegals, and this is November 9th, 2025. 70, yeah, in a 2-day, just 2 days, they arrested 70 in Oklahoma.
Oh, my goodness.
Fake news.
Issued to illegal aliens is valid. Any alien caught driving illegally in Tennessee could face 6 months in jail. Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn posted this: Tennessee values strong border security and lawful immigration, and we do not tolerate illegal activity.
Meanwhile, in Florida, lawmakers there want to pass a bill to crack down on illegal aliens who were issued commercial driver's licenses in other states. A bill there would let officers arrest illegal alien drivers and then turn them over to federal immigration agents. The truck would be impounded. The owner fined $50,000.
Sorry, Top Hats. I was behind the scenes. I'm sorry. Top Hats is questionable on suing if the person does not have permission to be on the property. Then no. If it is on the actual homeowner's property, there is a certain amount of responsibility for it. It's not cut and dry to have fault blame. It's the way on purpose. Oh, wow. Thank you, Top Hats.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you for clearing that
Thank
up.
And the motor carrier connected to the truck would be banned from operating in Florida.
You have a lot of undocumented commercial drivers that don't have the ability to decipher what the traffic laws are.
These folks should have never been allowed to get behind the wheel in the first place.
The bill was proposed after the deadly crash on the Florida Turnpike last summer, where authorities say Indian national Harjinder Singh made an illegal U-turn, killing 3 people.
How sad.
That is.
Okay.
The truck weigh station, and I don't get pulled over by state police or DOT, but I got pulled in for ICE agents, and they asked for my ID, asked confirmation on where I live, and it was crazy. They were inspecting every truck that was crossing through that region in Indiana, and we were in Chesterton, Indiana, which is about 45 minutes to an hour away from Chicago. I was not expecting. Totally caught me off guard. The craziest thing just happened to me, Gabe.
Well, that just shows that ICE's, they're just pulling over everybody. They're not looking at skin color or nothing. They're just pulling over everybody. You know what I mean? And checking that's how it should be.
Exactly. Mr. Park.
Oh, this is January 8th.
Mr. Park.
What's that?
Are you awake?
Yeah.
You awake?
I'm awake.
Okay, here.
English proficiency
Sorry.
requirements for truckers. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy writing in part, our demands were simple, follow the rules. Check out the $160 million in federal funding after missing the deadline to revoke more than 17,000 commercial driver's licenses. That's on top of the $40 million already being withheld because the state wasn't enforcing English proficiency requirements for truckers. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy.
To me, it's common sense. They need to speak English and read English because that's what the signs are. They're not being racist. They're not being anything. You need to speak. I have not seen Hispanic. Yes, to read the signs, to be legal. I mean, it's not too much to ask, in my opinion.
Duffy writing in part, our demands were simple, follow the rules. Check out the $160 million in federal funding.
There we go. And so California, he's getting hit by the federal for withholding money because he's not following the federal rules. Oh no, look at this, guys.
Look
at what?
What?
I don't think you can park there, bud. Oh, you definitely can't park there. Can't park there, bud. Well, that's a weird spot to park your car. I don't think you can park there, bud.
Oh my God.
Can't park there. Can't park there.
Yeah, could you believe that?
Holy crap.
He did a boo-boo, so he walked away.
Wow.
A
Oh my
crash
gosh.
waiting to happen.
Yeah. A bunch.
This is on January 7th.
Wow.
This is I think we did this. Trump had arrested over 100 illegal truck drivers in California.
Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom has rejected the Trump administration's effort to arrest illegal migrant truck drivers.
All right.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement have arrested 101 illegal alien semi-truck drivers and seized their commercial driver's licenses in a California operation called Operation
December 23rd. It's saying it's in full swing.
Following a series of awful, deadly crashes that took the lives of many people across several states. And with that, we welcome you to the second hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Martha McCallum. Bill and Dana have the day off, but I'm thrilled.
This is from American Truckers.
Hi, Aisha.
Good morning to you, Martha. Good to be with you. The news does not stop on this holiday week. I'm Aisha Husney, and we are tracking those federal agents arresting more than 100 illegal aliens during that sweep. And it targeted truck companies in California after a string of disasters on the road linked to commercial licenses issued under Governor Gavin Newsom. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says it is no longer business as usual.
President Trump has said, make aviation and make our roads safer than the previous 4 years. He's given us that directive. These are rules that are set up to make sure our roads are safe. And so if you can't speak English, if you haven't gone through the proper training courses, you shouldn't be behind the wheel of a big rig. These are 80,000-pound vehicles that can be incredibly dangerous when things go wrong.
So our William LaJeunesse is live in Los Angeles with all of the details on this operation. Good morning, William.
Hey, good morning, Aisha. You know, in many states like California, it's illegal for police to even ask a driver their immigration status, including those driving commercial trucks, which is why this administration is sending out ICE, Border Patrol, Homeland Security to checkpoints and shipping ports looking for illegal immigrants issued CDLs, commercial licenses, including California, where it blames Governor Newsom for illegally issuing thousands of those CDLs to undocumented drivers. Already, the state's revoked about 17,000 CDLs. More are under review after Duffy threatened to withhold millions in highway funds.
The problem is that you had Joe Biden that let tens of millions of people into the country, and then you have liberal governors who said, well, they got to work, so let's give them commercial driver's licenses.
So ICE arrested 101 undocumented drivers from India, Mexico, Colombia, Uzbekistan, Ukraine, Nicaragua, Russia, Republic of Georgia, Venezuela, El Salvador, and Honduras.
Wow.
When you're stopping them, what your immigration status is, that seems perfectly fair, perfectly reasonable, perfectly lawful. And it's unfortunate that certain states really do put public safety behind this open borders mass amnesty agenda.
All right. That makes sense. I mean, he's not asking anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow.
We're verifying that they can actually speak English, all required by law. So what I've done is said, listen, if you don't comply, we're going to take significant action. All 8 of those states, including California, are now compliant. They've actually stopped issuing non-domiciled CDLs. But it's not just danger on the roads, Will. So if you get an illegal license, a CDL in California, you're going to drive across the country. So that risk is not just in California. It'll come to Texas. It'll come to Maine. It'll go to Wisconsin. It goes all over. So that's problem number one. But the fact that you can't speak English, another problem. And the third problem is we have truck drivers and trucking companies that have been inundated with foreign drivers, and they're losing their jobs. Being a truck driver is a great American salary that supports your family. And they're losing those jobs because these foreigners are coming in, living in their vehicles, undercutting wages, and driving Americans out of the industry. So we're going to go back to common sense principles, safety first. If you're not a legal citizen, if you can't speak the language, you don't get a CDL.
There we go.
Exactly.
Okay. So This is from
Okay, Mr. Burke.
October. You okay?
I was trying to give him time to, pipe in, say something.
Here we go. This is what you guys need to see.
Is peeling off the old DOT in the name. That is wild, man. Super shady.
No front axle. About a 2-foot drop.
Hold on. I want you to see something.
I see you.
These dudes just
Hold
crashed,
on.
and all they're concerned with is peeling off
the trailer.
old DOT in the name. That is wild, man.
Amazon. Amazon.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Amazon. Are you hiring these illegal drivers to haul that kills people? In my opinion, that looks like y'all. What?
That could be a third-party company that they hired, which would be on the third-party company.
Oh well, Amazon, you need to dig into this because your name is just attached to an illegal driver that crashed. I mean, in my opinion,
About a 2-foot drop there. About a 3-foot drop there. Riverside and Santa Ana.
Look at that, before and after. They changed companies' names. Look at the front tires, they're gone.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
What the heck?
Do you feel safe driving on your highways?
Just crashed, and all they're concerned with.
No.
Oh, now the aliens are suing. California canceled illegal immigrant truckers' license. Now that they are suing. Make it make sense.
Starts over there on the left side, the crash in Florida where Harjinder Singh, an Indian national, does the U-turn, kills 3, and then come all the way across on the right side of your screen. Those last two, you see Isan Huang and Kamal Preet Singh. That's a Chinese national that was caught and released in 2023 in San Diego, and Kamal Preet Singh was apprehended in Lukeville, Arizona. This is why you have Transportation Secretary Duffy leaning so hard into this over canceled commercial driver's licenses, claiming they have been deprived of their rights and livelihoods. It comes as a...
They're suing because they said it deprives them of their rights and livelihoods. Illegals? You are here illegally.
You don't have any rights.
Yes, thank you. January 9th. Illegals hauling a fake Amazon truck. Okay.
I see you. These dudes just crashed, and all they're concerned with is peeling off the old DOT in the name. That is wild, man. Super shady.
How do we know it's an illegal Amazon truck? I don't know.
Pretty shady.
October 3rd. Yeah, you don't know what's going on and what's not going on. That's December 22nd. Okay, guys, that's just the first inch of the rabbit hole I went down. It's scary as F. It's scary. And then I read one place that he told to get his money from the federal that he's going to withhold the illegals, driving. He lied. He lied. That's where I read. And I'll find that for everybody. Right. Yeah. Broke the law to be here and start with everything. And that's, after the mute point. Right. All right. It's been 2 hours. I want to thank Daniel for coming in. Top Hats for coming in. Toxic for coming in. Mr. Pork. Warpath, thank you. Top Hats, thank you for coming up, guys. Give yourself a hug from me to you. Kimmy Love loves you. Have a
Good night,
nice
everybody.
and have a nice and warm night.
Good
Bye.
night, y'all.
Safe night too.